Kandai ka jia thu khana ka ba an beteng hado ki pateng banwan halor u Dr. Ricky Andrew Jones Singkon ubala khlat no kum uwei urang ba ubakari khasi jain tia kala sei ha ka jinglong nong mi khman ka ba ka kerteng jong u kan im shirata bat kan nam ru kan yaisa hangi baro lang Henry kani kam shamla long tang ha ki Paidbah kari khasi jain tia kala yo ru ban bso wat ha ki para nong mi khmat ki bala sha jit ban long kum ki MP Lok Sabha sha Parliament bat kani kala pau hadin baki bahayeng hasam jong Dr. Ricky kila penlong ya ka jingyalang kan maburam ha ka arpusan tari ulbear araja arpunrio ha New Delhi Kani ga jingyalang la penlong ha ka Speaker Hall jong ka Constitution Club of India balay shimbenta de ki sau prangot ki dkhot jong ka yeng dorbar thau an jong ka Lok Sabha bat Rajya Sabha Ryngkat ki bahayeng hasam ki paralok bat ki riudan buram ya kani ga jingyalang la penyat da ka Miranda Ingudam Director Lok Sabha Secretariat bat kani ka program kala ne kumbal laikenta balay kran halor ka jing yat lenti jong Dr. Ricky bat ka jing no senyang jong Dr. Ricky kum udkhot jong ka Parliament Standing Committee halor ki dawai bat ki sbo da ka babatay u kum ureu start ubala kala long undong sensyar ubala IT yala ka jing Jingshakri ya ki badok bat ki basha e no ben Katu kaningot ki MP bat ki nong mi khmat ki lakan mau yaw Dr. Ricky AJ Singkon namar ka jing long red man sim Jinglong ka basok bat ka jing IT ka waklam artatin ha ka Jingshakri Paidbah ki dongkran ki lakdo ba ka jing khlat no jong u kam dei tang ka jing do nong ya ka Meghalaya Henry ya ka ri barok away da ka ba pen pau ya ka jingkta ka ba uladon ha ka sanjar khadar bat ka san parthai ka ba pen shong nong rim ha ki Paidbah
When I got this news, I was back home in my constituency. And I immediately called up some of my friends to see whether, I couldn't believe it for a while, that though we have known each other very recently in the house, I was drawn to him, and I think the feeling was mutual because we come from the same region as MP, and besides, we also belong to the same tribe called academics. I still teach in JNU. He teaches in Nehu University. I have visited so many times in the last 31 years of my career. And as life would have it, before we parted in the last session, before the recess, I had a chat with him and we were trying to catch up again, and we were talking about dinner at my place, and that didn't happen. It's a great loss, and he's one of the fellow colleagues from my region, my part of the world. I was looking forward to working together on various issues, even if our political affiliation might differ, but there are common issues that we have shared often, where we should be pushing it for the region, particularly. And I wish that this moment did not happen. And I was actually, I really felt, after I reached Delhi, I met Kyrwoh and some of my colleagues. I said we should be organizing community functions. We were waiting for the family, that's what Riziju told me. It's sad, but I often believe that if we love and remember him, then we should remember his deeds. We are defined by our thoughts, our feelings, and our deeds. And when Ricky chose to be a member of Parliament as a politician, he must have certain thoughts about his people and certain deeds that he must have done with and what he was planning to do. And I think that is something that we should pursue to bring him alive in our life and in our thought, in our feeling, in our actions. And rest in peace, Ricky. We will be missing you in the house. I have already felt it. Too young. He is age-wise, he is younger to me. Though we often joke, I look much younger, they said. I said there's a difference between being young and looking young. And I used to pull his leg, and देखने में he thinks that I must be around his age or maybe younger to him, and I said I'm much elder to him, and so on. So no one can predict what life is all about, but I think his thoughts, his action is something that, as we remember, we should bring him back in our actions, in our thought. And for my reason, my part of the world, India's northeast, I think more people like him should come to politics and join and do what we ought to do for our people. And that's what, not only shaping students in the university system, but also as public figures and public personnel, we must be pursuing that, and that's the greatest tribute that we can give it to him. Rest his peace, my friend, and my sincere condolences to the family members. I know it must be a great loss for you, far more than we felt. I could sense that. Please do not forget that we are here. Anytime you need my help or you need to talk to me anytime, please keep in mind that I am here, at least for 3.5 more years as Member of Parliament, still remain. Beyond that, I still have 4 or 5 years as an academic in my career, so hope to be in touch with you.
La yoru ya kejingkran na visual atri ubare urangba ubadan hasanda bat u Dr. Ricky ha Delhi kabau la pen pau ya kejing benta shimat jong MP balaklat no ha kabau la pen bet wat ya kejing ki baret tam jong ki nong song snong kabau la ong ka pen pau ba kade kejing IT ka bajel liu jong u ha ka Jingshakri Paidbah.
तहे दिल से आप सबका धन्यवाद करता हूँ, क्योंकि वो एक ऐसे इंसान थे जिन्होंने अपने सारे जीवन काल को, सारी अपनी होल लाइफ की डेडिकेशन को सिर्फ अपने वर्क के ऊपर फोकस कर रखा था। हम लोग बहुत सारी चीज़ें डिस्कस करते थे, बातें करते थे, उनके पास किसी भी पर्सनल चीज़ का डिस्कशन नहीं था कि विशाल मुझे कहीं घूमने जाना है, मुझे बाहर जाके ये खाना है। उनके दिमाग में सिर्फ एक ही चलता था कि मैं अपने लोगों के लिए काम कैसे कर सकूँ, ये काम मैं कितनी जल्दी एग्जीक्यूट कर सकता हूँ, ये काम मैं कैसे किससे मिलके, किससे अप्रोच करके वो चीज़ों को पूरा करना चाहते थे। कभी भी उन्होंने ये नहीं सोचा कि एज पर कैडर वो मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट है, वो जॉइंट सेक्रेटरी है, मेरा रैंक उससे बड़ा है, मुझे काम करवाना है, मैं उसके पास जाऊँगा और जाके उस काम को एग्जीक्यूट कराऊँगा। इस तरीके का डेडिकेशन हम लोग बहुत कम पॉलिटिशियंस के साथ देख पाते हैं कि उनका डेडिकेशन उनके काम के लिए ही रहता है। बहुत सी चीज़ें ऐसी थी उनके साथ जो वो कई बार हर्डल फेस करते थे। 0 आवर में उनको चांस मिलता था, मगर बाय डिफ़ॉल्ट उस टाइम पे पार्लियामेंट नहीं चल पाती थी। तो एक दुख जो होता है ना अंदर से कि मैं बोलना चाहता था, उस टॉपिक को पार्लियामेंट में बताना चाहता था, मैं नहीं बता पाया, तो वो दुख उनके अंदर होता था कि मैं आज रह गया। फिर अगले दिन नए जोश के साथ विशाल नहीं, रिपीट करो, वही टॉपिक हम 0 आवर में डालेंगे, वही टॉपिक हम 377 में इंट्रोड्यूस करेंगे, मुझे बोलना है। और उन्होंने ऐसे ऐसे टॉपिक को पुट किया और कभी भी वो ये नहीं सोचते थे कि मैं अपोजिशन के अगेंस्ट हूँ या मैं रूलिंग के अगेंस्ट हूँ। उनका टारगेट यही था कि जो एक्चुअल चीज़ें हैं वो मेरे स्टेट की पूरे नेशन के सामने आए और लोगों को पता चले कि हम लोग किन चीज़ों से दूर हैं। बहुत सारी चीज़ें ऐसी थी, मैं छोटी आपको एक स्टोरी बताऊंगा। सर को पता लगा कि उनके स्टेट में NIOS के थ्रू कुछ बच्चों को बुक्स नहीं मिल पा रही। नंबर्स बहुत छोटे थे, 3 बच्चे थे जिनको बुक्स नहीं मिल पाई। जनरली क्या होता है कि MP फ़ोन करते हैं और वो चीज़ें अरेंज हो जाती हैं, बट सर पर्सनली यहाँ से नोएडा गए, उन बच्चों के लिए सेम डे बुक्स अरेंज कराई, यहाँ से पार्सल कराई और फिर उन बच्चों को रिसीव हुई। रिसीव होने के बाद उनको शाम को जो खुशी हुई ना डिनर के टाइम पे, तो वो एक चेहरे पे उनके अलग ही खुशी थी कि हाँ मैंने आज ये टास्क कंप्लीट किया। मतलब इस तरीके का डेडिकेशन जनरली मैं 11 साल से MPs मिनिस्टर्स के साथ काम कर चुका हूँ और मेरा सौभाग्य है कि मैं ऐसे लीडर के साथ काम कर पाया जो लीडर नहीं था, बट आप उसको ये कह सकते हो कि वो बिल्कुल डेडिकेटेड पर्सन था कि उन्होंने जो करना है वो करना है। कभी भी किसी भी आप ये नहीं देख पाओगे, आप हल्की सी ये नहीं बता पाओगे कि वो किसी भी प्रकार की भेदभाव उन्होंने किसी के साथ किया या किसी भी प्रकार की ऐसी चीज़ उन्होंने कही जिससे लोगों को हर्ट हुआ। उन्होंने हमेशा यही सोचा कि सब बराबर हैं, चाहे वो उनके एम्प्लॉयज़ थे, चाहे वो उनके कुलीग्स थे, कोई भी थे, उन्होंने सबको एक प्रॉपर रिस्पेक्ट के साथ और बहुत सारी चीज़ें हमें टीच कराई। मेरी लाइफ का पहला एक्सपीरियंस है कि अगर मैं बहुत डीपली रहा चीज़ों के अंदर। जनरली इलेक्शन जीतना बहुत टफ होता है। सर ने अपनी जर्नी बहुत छोटे से ड्यूरेशन में स्टार्ट करी और महज उन्होंने बताया कि 3 लाख रुपए की मैनेजमेंट में उन्होंने पूरा एक लोकसभा इलेक्शन जीता। तो मैंने पूछा, सर आपने इतने छोटे अमाउंट में इतना बड़ा इलेक्शन, हम तो सुनते हैं तो फिगर तो बहुत जीरोस इसके आगे बहुत लंबी लगी होती हैं। बोले विशाल, ये सारी डेडिकेशन जो है ना, ये मेरे लोगों की मेरे प्रति थी और मैंने किसी से भी कुछ नहीं मांगा। मैंने अपनी ईमानदारी लोगों के आगे प्रेजेंट करी कि मैं आप लोगों के लिए क्या कर सकता हूँ, और उसी के साथ लोग जुड़े और मैं इतने हैवी नंबर्स के साथ जीत के पार्लियामेंट में आया। और मेरा डेडिकेशन यही है कि मैं अब जो चीज़ें लोगों को कमिट करके आया हूँ वो 1 बाय 1 मैं पूरा करूँ। बहुत सारे सपने थे जो उनके अधूरे रह गए और हम लोग सब मिलके कोशिश करेंगे, आप सबका सहयोग रहेगा तो हम उन चीज़ों को पूरा करेंगे। हम लोग रिसेंटली एक रिसर्च फाउंडेशन सर के नाम से भी स्टार्ट करना चाह रहे हैं, जिसमें हम जो चीज़ें अधूरी रह गई वो हम कोशिश करेंगे आप सबके सहयोग के साथ इन चीज़ों को पूरा कर पाएँ। और एक छोटी सी लाइन में कहूँगा कि जब तक सूरज चांद रहेगा मेरे भाई रिकी, आपका नाम हमारे दिलों में हमेशा रहेगा।
Habakran na kalyang gibahayeng uparakat do jong Dr. Ricky A.J. Sinkan, u Clifton Andrew Jones Sinkan, ulapen kan mau ya ka Jingim bat ki Jinglong bakordor jong u Hinman jong u, kaba ula banjor ya ka Jingdon kam ban penne pensa ya ka Ktien, bat ula Kyntu ya ki Briu ban im ka Jingim kaba Beit ha ka Jingshakri, ka Jinglong kaba Janai, bat bandon ka Jingkitkhlieh.
Ricky achieved what he did because he was always dedicated and 100% committed to everything that he did. He was brilliant academics, a very committed Bible teacher, a very powerful preacher whose sermons changed quite a few lives. And he achieved all of this because he gave 100% to anything that he decided to do. And he did that with not just the end goal in mind, but he always enjoyed the process. And therefore, he was always working very hard in everything that he was trying to do. Because after all, life is a journey, not just a destination. As a parliamentarian, his record speaks for itself. In just 1.5 years, Ricky had 9 parliamentary interventions on public issues. He raised about 18 questions to various ministries. In terms of his MP scheme, he had recommended 241 MP schemes and used up his whole MP quota in just the short period that he was there. He had 208 sanctioned MP schemes, including 7 ambulances that he assigned for the state. And out of those schemes that were done, 47 have actually been completed. Besides this, he was also working really hard to get other schemes and other things and how he could promote, because I think from the MP scheme is about 10 crore, which is not much. And so he secured a lot of support from CSRs, from Honda, NHAI, Max Cement, which accounted for about 20 crores. And he also initiated projects with the Sasakawa Foundation and the Embassy of Japan, who we have a representation here. There were many more proposals from ONGC, GAIL, and multiple other PSUs, which remain in the pipeline. And so to all of you who've helped us to get these schemes going, and to all the people who maybe not be here, from the family side, we really want to thank you for the contribution and the support. But then all these numbers, these alone don't tell the story. Ricky traveled the length and breadth of Meghalaya. He went on all the dusty roads. He went to the corners of Meghalaya, to the borders, and everywhere. And often, you will also see him traveling in his own scooty by himself. He was known in the state that he would go into these very important events with his helmet and his scooty, and nobody would even think that it was him. So he would meet people directly, without fanfare, without social media, without any cameras, because he felt that he needed to know the problems at grassroots. And this was not him just acting and pretending, it was actually in his nature, because he lived exactly the same way at home as he lived outside in public life. People adored him for his humility and simplicity and his genuineness of his lifestyle. And his simplicity was not just performance, it was exactly who he is. He was the same man in the house, outside, in church, or anywhere else. Because for him, being a member of Parliament was not a position of power. It was actually a responsibility and an opportunity to serve. So to conclude my second question, how did Ricky achieve what he wanted to do? The answer is really simple. Make every place better than what you found it. This was a philosophy that we would talk about, whether it was in our personal life, just make yourself better than what you were yesterday, where you go to a place, make it better than what it was, make it cleaner than what it was. This was the philosophy of the thinking that Ricky had. So it's very simple. And he followed this in every aspect of his life, whether it's professional or personal, and he tried to make every place better than what it was. I believe that our brother did leave Meghalaya in a better shape than how he found it, and has made a huge impact, especially to our policy makers. And the key thing that I feel in my mind is that he brought a lot of hope for clean governance, a lot of hope for change, and a lot of hope for improvement. Ricky truly lived up to the motto of the Voice of the People Party, which is to revive, to restore, and to transform Meghalaya. But more importantly, Ricky made a change in the mindset of the people. He gave people that hope that a leader can lead the state and can lead the state forward like a true statesman, with honesty, with humility, and with God as his guide. He always said that to him, to live is Christ and to die is gain. And he truly believed in that and lived by that. That said, there is still a lot to be done, and so we as a family, we hope that his legacy can be carried forward. We hope that the work he started, the grounds that he has tilled, and the seeds that he has sowed will bear fruit, and all of us can see the change that he has envisioned. Over the past 1 month, as a family, we've heard countless stories of support, countless stories that we did not know of, that he never told us. He was always there were many, many stories of support, help, money that he gave, or just listening, and I think it's important to listen. And he was always, the constant feedback or the thoughts that we heard was that he always had a listening ear. He was a ray of hope, a man of God, an example that politics and God can be God-led. And there were so many other beautiful adjectives.
Hakate ka jo ka sngi la yo ru ka jingkran naw no ai ktien ka seng Voice of the People Party u Dr. Bats Kem Marbo u bala batai yo Dr. Ricky Sinkon ka ba ula Kyntu ya baro bakin beteng ban ra shakhamat ya ka thong bar ki jingthmu jo noilam bala khlat no.
Before I proceed further, I would like to remind the gathering the two verses from the Bible. The verses which Dr. Ricky often recited, quoted in public meetings and in church gatherings, which are very valuable to us. Psalm 8, 4-5 verses read, "What is man that you remember him? The son of man that you look after him? You made him little less than God." And the other verse that Dr. Ricky often quoted is written here only, and that is, "For me to live is Christ, and to die is gain." Dr. Ricky was one of the reasons that a Voice of the People Party came into existence. He was not only one of the founders, but one of the foremost, I would say. Dr. Ricky was one of the strongest pillars of the party, the other being Basai. Through his strong faith in God, he played a critical role in the journey of the party from being nothing in 2021 to where it is standing now in the politics of the state. The Voice of the People Party is a unique party in the entire party system of India, and to a huge extent, it was a contribution of Dr. Ricky Sinkon. When a party was formed, Dr. Ricky stressed on the importance of vision of the party for the state of Meghalaya. The words inscribed in the vision statement of the party to revive, to restore, and to transform were his vision and his words. the party and its workers will ever strive to achieve these visions for the state of Meghalaya. Thank you, sir, for these closing words. His personality in a party brought calm. He was like a caring elder brother to the members of the party. We felt heard, accommodated, and safe when we talked with him. He was like a refuge for us, especially for me personally. He provided credence to the party amidst doubts and cynicism in politics in the state. His leadership provided steadiness and sense of direction to the party and to the people of the state. However, being a very humble man, he always held an opinion that the party was above any individual. His critical role as a leader stemmed not only from his ability to articulate the socio-economic and political issues, but more importantly, his Christ-like life. Personally, I feel that Sir was the epitome of a biblical-driven man. His humility was truly genuine. He embodied biblical servanthood. His faith and trust in God was unwavering. He created history. He won the MP election in the Shillong Parliamentary seat with the greatest margin. But what is more important was, and it still is, the people did not regret voting for him. Rather, after the election in 2024, people loved him even more. His performances inside and outside the parliament made the people of the state realize the importance of an MP, which previously hardly caught the imagination of the people. We were thankful of having him as our MP from the party and from the state. In his death, he sowed the seed of hope in the state. His demise was deeply mourned by all, young and old. The young ones that even hardly knew anything about politics. The party, the people, and the state suffered an irreparable and irreplaceable loss. But hope is there. There is hope that his death will produce many leaders who are deeply inspired to accept the challenge that he accepted. And that challenge is Christianity and politics can go together. In other words, one can be clean while being in politics.
Lepen kot ya kejing yalang da kejing kran ai kublei kebla ai da kapara jong u ke Dr. Wandi Nisha Taryang kebla pen pau ya kejing sngongu ya ki noi lam kari kentop yo menteri rangba bar ya baro ki bala yang hajan jong ke yeng kesem kala kedau bakat pau Dr. Ricky Danshu kejing long berit mensim kejing long bajanai bat kejing sngorit jong u kandang yai beteng bat ai mensim ya ki pateng.
Habatin, Paidbah ki kishap, kashap plus F.
Ka plus F?
Hakabam bangibam duna ki eki batay kamet. Namar kata habathiru atau khaw kamlu ka umpnyang kadut ped ya kashap plus F haka jingsom. Yaki nutrient kum ki vitamin bat ka ayan la ai kan diat bat ka bathau bha kam khta ai ka dur jing ki mar bam ka jing mat lani ka rukom shed yaki.
Balehi banai kita.
Kadon ka we ka jing mentoy ba kongsan. Ka kot ka kia. Ka nutrition ba khambha ka jingim ba khambha pendon kam daki mar ba modon ka sharp plus F menta kasni
Lawan Ra Shafi Lingba ko office jong Commissionerate of Food Safety Meghalaya